Hey, this is Tom Omit with Omit Sim Racing and Insane Motorsports, doing a lap rundown for you at Dover. We're headed into the Coke 600 this weekend at Charlotte, but I'm working on the Dover baseline set tonight and wanted to get this out there. Dover is one of the trickiest tracks of the year. It's one of my favorite tracks. I seem to like the concrete, just agrees with me. But we're going to turn some laps here and we'll show you a few things. As you can see, we've got 104-degree track temp. Not as hot as it can get, but warm enough to make the track a little bit slick. Very little wind and medium humidity. So let's go ahead and jump in the car and we'll take a look at a few laps here. This is our warm-up lap coming out of the pits. You see, if we want to do a nice fast hot lap, you really got to enter 3 high and get off of 4 low, straighten that exit out. We're going to dive down to the bottom and we're going to stay within a foot of the apron there, right off of turn 2, and we're going to dive down a little bit later into turn 3. Turn 3 and 4 feels a little bit wider, and the exit of 4 feels a little bit more narrow. So let's take a look. We're going to get off the throttle and tap the brakes about the beginning of this black Hershey sign on the outside, entering turn 1. And entering turn 3, I'm going to enter a little bit harder. We got this AAA insurance, also black sign on the outside of turn 3. So those are our 2 braking points. We're not going to be heavy on the brake. I don't want to heat up that right front tire. Dover's one of those tracks, if you have a good group of guys, you can go long runs, 80-lap fuel runs here, and I've always gone full fuel run. I don't pit for tires here. This is one of those tracks that the tires do wear, but I just haven't seen pitting for tires to be that beneficial, because you can get trapped a lap or 2 down under if a caution comes out. So I haven't found it to be worth it. This is a track that I've won races and lapped the entire field in the B and the A car. One race I lapped the whole field 2 laps. Not to say I'm going to be able to do that this week, because racing guys that are quite a bit more talented than I am. So hoping to learn a few things this week. But take care of your tires is the whole point of that. We don't want to get these tires overheated. So don't get on the brakes too hard. Don't have too much front brake dialed into it. And let's take a look at the exit of turn 3 and 4 here. So you'll notice on the previous lap and then the next lap I'll show you, we will diamond turn 3 and 4 just a little bit. Turns 1 and 2 will stay within a foot of that apron all the way around. Turns 3 and 4, I'll get maybe half a car length up in the center of the corner so that I can straighten the exit out. Like I said, the exit of turn 4 is narrower, so the car tends to get loose. Even if the car's not loose, the back end will snap around when you have to put more wheel into it as that track narrows up. So we want to figure out how to straighten the exit of that corner just a little bit. This is an example of getting behind on steering and having to put more wheel into it and it breaking loose. So just lose those rear tires a little bit. So let's take another lap around here and you'll be able to see the braking points. We'll go straight through here and come back to the start finish line. Little bit of diamonding there, and exiting turn 4, nice and straight and smooth. You do have to be careful with the throttle off of 4. Don't just mash it. You'll either burn off that right rear tire or spin the car down to that inside wall. With the high degree of banking here on the straightaways, if you do spin those tires off of exit, you're going to end up right in that wall. So moving the exit up the track just a little bit. If you do hug the bottom, hug the apron all the way around 3 and 4, at least with our insane baseline setup that we're using right now, you're going to get loose on exit because you've got to have that extra wheel into it on exit. So diamond the center just a little bit, come off a little bit straighter, you carry really good speed down the front straightaway. Hope that helps, guys. Hope the Insane crew has a great week here at Dover. It's a really fun track when you're doing good here. So good luck, and we'll catch you soon.